Just like everybody else when I saw this report, and as you see from this comment, for what reason? And that's what I'm trying to figure out, or I was trying to figure out. I know by now, why was he dismissed from the team a couple of days away from the national championship? And apparently he's just continuing to lie about it. Caden Davis continuing to lie about the OSU football situation is comedy. I genuinely hope you seek mental health. If you don't know what that person's referring to, he's talking about his newest Instagram post. I'll read it off to you right here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great Wednesday. Hope all of you having a great night. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. Man, oh man, we got to talk about the little bro, Ohio State. As we all know, the little Buckeyes are playing in the national championship game against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. But before that championship game, they got a wee bit of controversy going on, or at least it's controversial at this point in time because it's spreading like a wildfire all over social media. A player for the Buckeyes has been dismissed from the team, which is odd timing. I think we can all agree on that. But what makes all this even 3 times more interesting is this same player who's dismissed was acting like he was still on the team. It even got to a point where a current Ohio State offensive lineman told him in one of his comments, and I quote, "You don't play here." An extremely fascinating situation, to say the least. We have one other topic to speak on, and that's no other than Quinn Ewers. We finally got an update on old Quinn and what he's going to do moving forward. Wouldn't call it a jam-packed video, but should be a good one to say the least. Strap in, buckle up, get you a snack, get you a popcorn, get your favorite meal you like to eat when you watch a video, because trust me, I do the same thing, but I'm mad blah, I should crap up that for that too. Let's get into it. You know, I was in a pretty good mood, and I was going to start out this video by reading off some comments, but then I see this. You can't make it up. First comment I see. Congrats on the weight loss. Matt B. Butterbean. Matt B. Butterbean. My brother in Christ, what are we doing? Number 1, didn't lose any weight, so you're just making up stuff. Number 2, it's not like I was on a weight loss journey in the first place because I don't need to be. I'm in perfect shape. And then number 3, what is a Matt B. Butterbean? Mutombo be great. Okay, that's a good one. I gotta use some credit with the late night banger. Love the grind. Appreciate the kind words. And by the way, major shout out to Tyler and Gary for super chatting 5 big doubloons that will get reinvested back into the channel. I just saw these. I know y'all want to get into football stuff, but let me read these off. We got people donating to the channel. It's only right we read off their comment. We'll start with Mr. Gary first. Love the channel, Matt. Thank you for those kind words. Michigan has one of the richest and largest alumni and fan bases on the planet, which I agree with. So not surprised we're improving in recruiting as the coaches and AD have finally made NIL a priority. Go blue. Hey, I'm with you 100%. Michigan, they're definitely heading in the right direction. Not that they were in the wrong direction, but you know what I mean. And Tyler stated in our Michigan comment, we got a taste of a natty, and we aren't going back to mediocrity. Oh, what do y'all think about that? Michigan is rich with history and money. We are, in all caps, the next college football dynasty. I don't know about that one, partner. Nobody's got it better than us. I like that at the end because I believe they're hardballs. That's what they say. Who's got it better than us? Hey, man, y'all got to watch out for Michigan, and I don't have to tell Ohio State fans that because that's their big brother. They already know. Moving along here to topic number 1. Let's get this one out the way. I've had a ton of people send this to me. We're just going to jump straight into this. Your boy Quinn Ewers has officially declared for the 2025 NFL Draft. Does this shock me? No. Saw this coming 10,000 miles away, and I actually held off on making multiple videos where I'm sure some of you saw it. I've had a bunch of you sending it to me as well, where there's reports floating around that North Carolina and Bill Belichick was going to give Quinn Ewers $5 million. There's some other reports saying he's going to go to this school, that school, and he's still going to stay in college. I never believed those for a split second. And look, I know a lot of you want me to talk about Quinn Ewers potentially going to North Carolina or somewhere else. But like I said, I just didn't think there was any substance to those rumors at all. Maybe it could have happened. Maybe it wouldn't have. It doesn't really matter at this point because, as you see right here, he's going to the draft. So congratulations. Wishing him the best of luck. Now, here's the biggest question. How high, and I'm asking you guys, please let me know in the comment section, do you think Quinn Ewers is going to go? There's so many mixed opinions on him. There's one thing for sure. He definitely hurt his draft stock this season. But even with that being said, most of you know this, I've been hyping up Quinn Ewers ever since he was in high school, and I don't do that for many recruits. I love his game. I know he struggled this year, but here's the kicker with Ewers, and this is what NFL teams, GMs, scouts look for. He has all the potential in the world. Let me remind some of y'all, if y'all don't already know, these NFL scouts, GMs, and teams do not care about your collegiate stats. Doesn't matter. Doesn't amount to a hill of beans. I don't view him as a top 10 pick or even top 15. I would say best case scenario, late first round. Worst case scenario, late third round. For me, myself, I got him as a day 2 guy, but I'm extremely high on him, and I know some other people might be high on him as well, so I wouldn't be shocked to see him go in the first round. That's something to keep your eyes on, but moving along here to the main topic of the main encore, the main reason you clicked onto this video. What in the world's going on with Little Bro State? Ohio State's been having a heck of a season. They're playing in a national championship, and I'll do this. Clap it up, clap it up. They're having a great year. More than likely, they're about to win it all. I guess I have to wait and see. But out of nowhere, this report came out only a few hours ago. Ohio State walk-on TikTok star, yes, you heard me correctly, TikTok star Caden Davis has been dismissed from the team ahead of the national championship. Number one, the term and phrase TikTok star is weird to me. Secondly, he must not be too big of a star. I don't mean that as disrespect because I've never heard of this guy a day in my life. I have no idea what he does, but just like everybody else when I saw this report, and as you see from this comment, for what reason? And that's what I'm trying to figure out, or I was trying to figure out. I know by now, why was he dismissed from the team a couple of days away from the national championship? This is where things get weird, so you might want to buckle up, partner. Apparently and allegedly, he made like day in the life videos on TikTok or something, but eventually he started an OF. If you don't know what OF is, you can go look it up for yourself. Type it in on Google and you'll find out quickly. The whole OnlyFans OF, what do you want to call it, that is a pure rumor. I haven't seen any validity behind that. I've done a lot of doing and research. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but I've seen a lot of people saying it on Twitter. Look at this. Somebody said Ohio State saw that TikTok is getting banned, decided to send them packing. Obviously, that's a joke, but, and I have an astronomically big but, here's what's not. I looked at his Instagram and TikTok, so his whole, what would I call it, his whole shtick on TikTok and Instagram is posting, like I think a report said earlier we looked at, day in the life videos and just Ohio State content. For example, he'll show off the weight room, he'll show off a practice facility, stuff like that. Well, recently he was posting some videos of the Cotton Bowl. The problem with that is, it was last year's Cotton Bowl, and he was passing it off as he was there this year. Many people were saying, yeah, that's the reason, but then Mr. Caden Davis came out and responded by saying this. The rumors are not true. I've decided for my future career that the best decision was to stop playing football to focus my career with new experiences, traveling, and more. On one of his videos, someone wrote in the comments, it's so bizarre that he hasn't posted any content after the big win. If he's there, you would think he would post content about the win, but he hasn't. Wonder why. And that was 4 days ago. I've also seen a lot of people saying, like I said, just heard this guy today, that he's been removed from the team for like a month now. Oh yeah, by the way, should have thrown this in there earlier. If you're going to try to find the TikToks and Instagram Reels where he's trying to act like last year's Cotton Bowl was this year's Cotton Bowl, he's already deleted them. But here's what's funny. One of Ohio State's current offensive linemen, George Fitzpatrick, commented on one of the posts and said, and I quote, "You do not play here." Pretty much calling him out, and I ain't going to hold you. That is some weirdo activity. You get removed from the team or whatnot, and you're trying to portray last year's Cotton Bowl footage, whatever it was, I never even saw it, as this year's Cotton Bowl footage. Weird to me, and I think it's weird to everybody else. And apparently, he's just continuing to lie about it. Caden Davis continuing to lie about the OSU football situation is comedy. I genuinely hope you seek mental help. If you don't know what that person's referring to, he's talking about his newest Instagram post. I'll read it off to you right here. Being a Buckeye has always been a dream come true of mine since being a kid. I'm so very appreciative to the coaches, staff, and players for welcoming me into the team. I truly cannot thank them enough for allowing me to live my dream for the last 2 years and mentoring me the way they have. With changes in the NCAA and personal career reasons, I will not be a PWO, if you don't know what that means, preferred walk-on, at the Ohio Little Bro State. I appreciate the support of everyone and your help to respect my privacy about the decision made. Thank you, go Bucks. As you already know, he deactivated the comment section. I wonder why. And here's what everyone's talking about when they're saying he's still lying about why he's not with Ohio State. He stated, and it's circled right here by somebody else, not me, with changes in the NCAA and personal career reasons, I will not be a preferred walk-on at the Ohio State. Which is a complete lie. He's not at Ohio State anymore because they booted him from the team. Let me ask you a question. If you were a content creator, and not even a content creator, just a normal person, you go through all these workouts in the off-season, waking up at 6 a.m., grinding your butt off. Why in the world would you quit the team 5 days away from the national championship? This is not one of those, oh, well, I decided it. No, you didn't decide anything. They decided for you. They told you, yeah, you're off the team. Here's the biggest question. Why did he actually get kicked off of the team? As where it stands right now, All we know is a lot of people are saying it was because of OnlyFans, or maybe it was because of the videos he was posting. I don't know what's true and what's not, because by this point in time, he's already deleted a bunch of stuff. All I know is, like I said, he got kicked off the team. If you know anything about this, please enlighten us in the comment section. I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts down below about that.